Zendejas getting his line ready. And his kick will be returned at around the 12-yard line. And he's looking for a hole up to the right. A lot of blockers there. Breaks the tackle and is knocked out of bounds. Number 36, Joseph Varnwell on the return for Dobson. They'll have their ball at the their own 18-yard line as they get set for their first drive of 2015. The snap is a handoff. First play of the game, and he's stopped behind the line. Good job there by the Perry defense.
Backside linebacker did a great job staying in his gap, not over pursuing to the away action.
Angel Hermosillo, the quarterback for Dobson tonight. And that was number 7, Corey Evans on the run. Hermosillo is going to hand up the middle. He kept it himself. He's dragged down almost by the helmet, it seemed like. It's going to be 3rd and long for Dobson. Third and 12. Rob, you see maybe a screen draw coming here on 3rd and 11?
I think so. They like to run to the throw the flat and try to make the one-on-one receiver break a tackle and make a long play.
Or Hermosillo is going to try to scramble. It's brought down. That's a sack, and that's a 3 and out for Dobson.
Quarterback tried to set up, but number 15 was covered out in the flat. Puma defense was ready for the play.
And on comes the punt team for Dobson.
This area of the field and the down and distance, wouldn't be surprised if Perry went after it.
Dobson are in a very dangerous position right here. Ball on their own 10-yard line, making a quick sub. Low snap, it's dropped at first. The kick does get out of there, though. We have a fair catch symbol. It fell. Ball's rolling behind him. And it will be downed at the Perry 32. So Dobson get a bit lucky with that punt right there.
Absolutely. In that situation, you at least want the ball to be caught so it can't roll. Unfortunately, he didn't get a beat on it, and then he lost his footing.
So now the Perry offense come back on for their second drive of the game.
Important drive here for both teams. If it's a long scoring drive, Dobson's in a big hole early, and Perry's looking to roll.
Pass fell incomplete. 5:49 left to go in the first quarter. 2nd and 10 for the Pumas after that play.
Like the play call. Put the nail in the coffin, take a shot, see if you can't get a big momentum play here. Start putting the nail in the coffin.
Tomaszewski gets the snap. He's going to give to Kenny Foltz. It is a spin move up the gut, gets tackled. It's going to be 3rd and short for the Pumas here. And the Puma playbook very, very much open here. They can do pretty much almost anything they want. 5:20 left to go in the first quarter. Tomaszewski in the gun. Man in motion. Tomaszewski's going to roll. He's looking to throw, does, toward the sideline, and is caught, and go out of bounds for a first down. Number 10, Nate James on the reception for the Pumas, and they are in Dobson territory yet again.
Really nice pitch and catch. Ball put right on the money. Couldn't have done it, drawn it up any better than that.
Another third down conversion for the Pumas. Had a fourth down conversion on the last drive. Now Tomaszewski with 4 wide. Nobody in the backfield. Pass out on the flat. It is caught. Number 11, Cutter Hatch, is going to be tackled near the chains. We're going to see here on the spot to determine if it's going to be a first down or not. And they're saying it's going to be 2nd and 1 here.
That's the third time they've run that play, and it's been there all night so far.
Tomaszewski in the gun, 2nd and 1. Drops back, now looking right, now scrambling right. He's going to tuck it in and run. He's got the first down easy. He's going to get out of bounds. It's going to be yet another first down for the Perry Pumas.
Good possession there for the quarterback, making the smart play, not forcing the ball, but getting what he can get, moves the chains, lived to play another down.
Tomaszewski gets a snap on first down. Looks for the in route, is caught wide open as the receiver. He gets tackled. It's going to be a first down in the Dobson red zone yet again, 2 drives in a row.
Helmet came off of the Dobson player there. He's going to have to sit out of play. And that's an inside linebacker. Wonder if they'll run one right at it, see if this kid can step up for a play or two.
Well, Tomaszewski in an empty backfield, 4 wide to the right. Clock running, we got 4 minutes about left to go in this first quarter. 7-0 Pumas. Another pass down the flat to Cutter Hatch. Hatch inside the 20, inside the 15, gets tackled around the 11. It's going to be short of the first down. It's going to be 2nd and short here for the Pumas.
Perry's doing a really nice job of attacking the edges, getting their athletes out in space, and they're running hard, breaking some tackles.
Is that 4th or 5th time they run that pass out on the flat?
Absolutely. It's going to be there all night until Dobson makes an adjustment.
2nd and 2, ball on the 11. Tomaszewski gets the snap. Pass, end zone, it is caught, touchdown, Perry. 13-0.
Great concentration by the receiver. The defender got in the way, tried to take a swipe at it, but he was able to concentrate and look the ball in.
Two great drives by the Pumas to start off the game. Zendejas on for the point after. Snap good. Kick is up. And that rockets through the uprights. 14-0. 3:34 left to go in the first quarter. And there's the freshman that we did highlight in our story yet again. I believe it was David Eppinger on the reception for the touchdown. Rob, 14-0. Doesn't get much better than that.
Absolutely. 3 and out for Dobson. 2 great drives. Put points on the board. If we can stop them here, boy, it's going to be a long night for Dobson.
It's going to be Zendejas on for the kickoff yet again. 3:34, 14-0. 2 straight scores for the Pumas. Quite a packed house in here tonight. Famous Cardinal players, one we interviewed before the game, Frank Sanders. Packed house. Great atmosphere here for the very first game of the season, and Zendejas getting his run up and his kick. Short kick going to be returned. Ooh, he's looking for a hole up the middle. Breaks through the first wall and is get tackled past the 30. Late flag coming in from the ref on the far side. And we're going to wait for his call. Kick returned by number 7, Corey Evans. And it looked like the single coming from the ref on the far side was going to be a hold on Dobson. Referee still conversing. Ref coming to the middle of the field. The flag was against Dobson.
Sideline warning. Oh, no. Ineligible participation. Looks like they had 12 men on the field, or someone on the sideline was a little too close.
15-yard penalty knocks Dobson all the way back inside their own 20 yet again. Back at their 18 where they started their last drive, in fact. Hermosillo, the quarterback for these Dobson Mustangs, under center. Looks back at the ref, gets the okay to snap. Now he has the okay to snap after the whistle. They're going to run it right up the gut. Nowhere to go, really. It's going to be a gain of 2 there. Ball now at the 20.
Being backed up like this has Dobson pretty much in a bind. They have to try to run it out of there, get some room. And they're in the wing formation and trying to run a little option.
Little over 3 minutes left to go. 2nd and 8 from the 20. Hermosillo under center. Gets a snap. He's going to roll left. Gets a block. Does not get a block. He's going to be sacked again behind the line of scrimmage. Knocked all the way back to the 15 is where the referee is spotting on the near sideline. 3rd and long again for Dobson.
Each time Dobson's tried to pass, they've rolled out to the quarterback's left-hand side. And if they did that in the scrimmage, Perry, I'm sure they saw that, and they're bringing great pressure to that rollout.
3rd and 17, and there's really not a whole lot you can do from 3rd and 17. Ball on Dobson's own 15.
From this formation, look for a draw, a split screen.
They just try to run it right up the gut. Nothing doing again. Swarm of Pumas met the ball. 3 now for Dobson, a 2nd time in a row.
Just like last time, this is an area of the field where you have to be careful if they're coming after it.
And now we got a whistle. It looks like Perry was trying to call a timeout before the snap.
That's a good timeout by Perry. They had an uncovered receiver on the top side. Dobson didn't see it either, but luckily we saw it first, got a timeout.
So we have our first timeout of the game. 14-0. Perry with 1:41 left to go in the first quarter. Really can't be doing much better. 2 3-and-outs in a row. 2 scores in a row for Perry to start this game off. A pretty decent start out to the 2015 season. Both teams coming back on. We're getting set for this punt. Now late man coming on for Dobson. Ball on the 19. The punt's going to be coming from around the 6 or 7. Punt is good. We have a fair catch call. And it's caught. Secured at Perry's 40. Great field position to get another drive going, especially when you score twice in a row. Perry as a whole, offense, defense, everything right now seem to be firing on absolutely all cylinders to start this game off.
You know, the first game you're always wondering how you're going to come out and perform. You've done a scrimmage and you beat up on each other, but you always want to see how you start off the season, and this is a great start for Perry.
Tomaszewski in the gun. He's been there all game. He's going to give to Cutter Hatch. Cutter Hatch looking for a block on the outside. Gets one. Busts up the corner. Is going to get a gain of about 5 or 6 on that one.
Great job following the blocks. Good down block. He waited for the kick out, cut up underneath. Good, solid run.
2nd and 5. Tomaszewski getting ready. About 60 seconds, a little bit over 60 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Man in motion. It's Nate James, and they're going to Tomaszewski's going to keep looking for someone on the outside. Now bounces even further outside. Now bust up the corner, and he's gone. He's at the 25 to 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Perry again. 44 seconds left to go. Tomaszewski busts a huge run, and it's 20-0 Perry.
Great vision on the run. Waited for the hole to develop and then cut it up and hit the Jets.
Tomaszewski waiting and finally busts up the corner, and there was nobody home.
That play was really helped by the wide receiver that had stayed on his block until the quarterback got up in there.
Christian Zendejas comes on for the point after. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Helmet flying off here. Perhaps some trash talking going down after that last play. 21-0. Perry erupt here in the first quarter. 3 possessions, 3 scores. I think it might be an understatement to say that quarterback Gabe Tomaszewski has failed to impress, or is impressed, rather, thus far. He's done everything correct, it seems.
He has. He's playing smart ball. He's keeping no turnovers, so he's keeping everything possession friendly, which means you stay ahead of the sticks, stay ahead of the downs, move the chains, wait for the big play to come.
Zendejas coming on to kick again. And his kick is away. It's going to be returned by number 36, Joseph Van Well. And he's looking for a block. He's trying to cut up the middle. A couple broken tackles. Gets up past the 20, up to about the 26. It's going to be marked here by the line judge. 35 seconds left to go. 21-0. And Dobson still looking for their first down. Or I guess first drive exceeding 3 plays. On how Hermosillo. The quarterback, Chris Evans. Behind him. It was snap. It's going to be given to Chris Evans. Evans, met at the line of scrimmage. Keeps his feet moving, however. Gets a decent gain. One of Dobson's, I'd probably say, most positive gains of the night.
They ran a little counter play trying to take advantage of how aggressive Perry's defense has been.
Clock winding down to see if Dobson trying to get one more play off before the end of the first quarter. They got 8 seconds. Doesn't really look like it's going to happen. As we come to the end and to the close of this first quarter, 21-0 Perry. 3 drives, 3 scores. Dobson's had the ball twice now in the middle of their third possession. 2 3-and-outs for Dobson. And that, I mean, I can't really express more. That's the story of the game through one quarter.
At this point, really the only thing that can really hurt Perry is turnovers. They're up 3 scores, and the way their defense is flying to the ball, either big plays or turnovers is the only thing that could be really detrimental to Perry at this point. They just keep playing hard. They're going to be in good shape.
And what's the thing you always hear when you're up big? You got to keep your foot on the pedal. You don't want to see Perry get too complacent out here up 21-0.
sometimes that's the advantage or disadvantage of young players. If you have your young team, they don't know how to not keep going, just playing hard. So that might actually be a blessing here to start this first game.
So both teams resetting up. Offense huddling on the far sideline for Dobson. Defense meeting here, and the defense walking back out on the field for Perry. Dobson have all 3 timeouts. It's going to be 2nd and 7 for them. Perry up 21-0. Have 2 timeouts left to go in the second quarter. Defense ready to get going, and the Dobson offense is who we're waiting on to get the second quarter underway. Ana Hermosillo once again quarterback. Many men for Dobson on the line. Trying to run a misdirection. They get through. It's a run play. It's going to be first down for Dobson. Number 24, Jerry Santana on the carry, and too many guys there. A lot of options right there for Dobson.
Again, that was the counter play that they started this series with. They must think that Perry's going to keep over pursuing.
Perry have played very aggressively on the defensive side to start off. 1st and 10 for Dobson on their own 40-yard line. Hermosillo under center. He's going to keep it himself. He's trying to bust up the gap. And he's going to get a gain of about 4 yards right there. Ball now at the 44. 2nd and 6 for Dobson.
That wasn't a very attractive-looking play. It looked almost like a busted play. Quarterback almost ran into his own player before he even could cut up and get into the hole.
So we're about a minute away through the second quarter. 2nd and 6 for Dobson. Come out 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. Running back behind Hermosillo. And they're going to give it to him, and there's nothing there, nothing doing. Gain of 1, gain of 2 actually. It's going to be a 3rd and 4. 3rd and manageable for Dobson.
Great job by Perry, swarming to the ball, all the hats coming in, trying to get a piece of the tackle. No one can break a tackle and pop out.
This is going to be an interesting play call because all the pass plays we've seen for Dobson has been Hermosillo rolling out, and as soon as he rolls out, he's met by a Perry player. Hermosillo under center, only 1 wide receiver out for Dobson. It's a fumble, ball is out. There's going to be a scramble for it. We're going to see who has it.
Perry definitely had a shot at the ball there.
And they're going to say Dobson recovered. It's going to be 4th down at the line of scrimmage, exactly 4th and 4. And I think Dobson get away with one there. And on comes the punt team yet again. Number 15, Ezekiel Jaramillo on the punt. Or excuse me, number 16, Kevin Marcius.
Perry's hoping for some kind of return here so they're not pinned deep into their own territory.
Kick is good, end over end kick. Receiver decides not to catch it or pick it up at all. It's going to fall. It's going to be picked up at the Perry 16-yard line. So this is going to be the first drive, except for the first, to where they're going to have to drive the length of the field. On the last 2 drives, pretty good field position, but now they're going to have to drive the length of the field yet again.
Initially, if you're on the Perry staff, you're hoping to flip the field, give your defense some good field position to play with. After you get a couple first downs, then you want to really try to just punch it in.
9:23 left to go in the half. They're putting the ball out on the right hash. Gabe Tomaszewski in the gun. 5 wide he has here. Man in motion now. And they're going to give to their man in motion. And he's met at the line. He gets flipped over. What a hit right there from Dobson. Number 84, Brock Johnson on the carry. 5 wide again for Perry. Tomaszewski all by himself in the gun. Gets the snap, looks left, throws left, caught by Cutter Hatch. Cutter Hatch trying to fight for extra yards. Gets tackled. It's going to be 3rd and short here for the Pumas.
Again, Perry going after the flat. Dobson hasn't adjusted yet to take away those flat passes and the flat runs.
3rd and 4 for the Pumas. 8:36 left to go. Ball on their own 18-yard line. 28-yard line. Tomaszewski in the backfield, ball by himself. Cutter Hatch in motion to the right. Tomaszewski's going to roll out, throw to Hatch. Hatch with the catch. No short pass. Dobson can't do anything about it. He explodes. Huge gain for the Pumas. It's been all this, all drive long for Perry. Tomaszewski in the gun by himself. Quarterback draw here. Tomaszewski trying to get up the middle. Does so. It's about halfway, 2nd and 5 or 4 here for the Perry Pumas.
Love the play call. Fake it to the flat. You've been hitting them there all night. See if he can pop one up the middle.
2nd and 5. Gave Tomaszewski in the gun by himself. 4 wide. Same play call. Now does break an ankle of a Dobson player. Trying to get to the outside. Is knocked out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd and manageable for the Pumas.
Great run by the quarterback. Great vision, using his feet.
Tomaszewski juking out of a tackle there. And they're going to give the Pumas a 1st down, actually. Tomaszewski given enough extra effort at the end of the run to get the 1st down. And the ball's at Perry's 46. 5 wide. Tomaszewski, same play called 3 times in a row. And he's going to get up to the 50-yard line. It's going to be a 4-yard gain for the Pumas. Quarterback draw 3 times in a row. Now Tomaszewski has some protection in the gun. Drops back, throws over the middle, wide open, and is caught. And he's going to accelerate past the 25. Another huge gain for the Pumas. Number 41, Zach Johnson on the reception for Perry.
Dobson just doesn't know how to defend Perry. They're not sure how to stop him. They tack the flat, we hit them deep over the middle. And then if they stay back, we're hitting the flats on them.
Tomaszewski now in the pistol. He's going to play action. He has a man coming. Throws deep right side. Looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Just out in front of the receiver. There's a rush throw there from Tomaszewski. Second and 10 for the Pumas. Ball on Dobson's 24. Tomaszewski gets the snap. Little drop, throws deep on the right side. It's caught, pulled in, broken tackle. He's going to get in for the score. 4 drives, 4 scores for Perry. 27-0 with just under 7 minutes left to go in the half. Perry again drive the length of the field and score. Zendejas' point after is up, and it is good. 28-0, 6:44 left to go in this first half. And you said it best, Dobson just can't defend Perry.
It's interesting because with a young team, you're always hoping they'll come out fired up. And Perry is. They're moving faster. They're breaking tackles. They're running hard. And Dobson just looks like they're in quicksand.
It's going to be Zendejas on the kick. Dobson still have yet to get anything whatsoever going. Just one first down midway through the second quarter.
Perry's made Dobson one-dimensional. They can't drop back to pass. They've tried rolling out, and Perry's been there every time.
The only thing that have really worked for Dobson, I say really worked with air quotes around them, because nothing has really worked for Dobson, has been the counter and mixed direction plays where they fake 3 handoffs before finally handing it off to one of, it seems, the 8 or 9 guys on the line. Zendejas' kick is away and is going to be returned. A little confusion there, almost a collision. It's going to be returned by Chris Evans. Evans trying to get on the outside. Evans gets pushed out at around the 20-yard line. Just behind the 20, I say the ball is around the 17-yard line. So Dobson, yet again, going to have to start deep in their own territory, drive the length of the field, which they have not been close to doing thus far. Hermosillo under center. Gets the snap, and he's going to give up the middle. And that play, like most of the other Dobson plays, not going really anywhere. Gain of 3 on that one.
Dobson's trying to use their size, but we're too quick for them. They can't get their hands on our defenders.
Perry filling all of the holes up on the line. Nowhere for Dobson to go whatsoever. Hermosillo gets the snap. He's going to drop back, throw on the flat, almost tipped. Ball is caught, however, broken tackle. He stays on his feet, and he's going to get a first down. It looks like number 15 on the reception, Ezekiel Jaramillo.
Even though Dobson gets the first down, Perry still flying to the ball. You see 9, 10, 11 helmets on the football.
First and 10 for Dobson from their own 28. Little under 6 minutes left to go. Hermosillo keeps it. He's going to look to throw. He got nowhere to go. Breaks through the pocket. Pocket collapsed around him. Still on his feet. Gets a few yards. A good run. Good scramble. Good intangible, you might say, if you're a college or pro scout, from Hermosillo on that one.
Perry covered everything up. He had nowhere to go with the football. Pressure finally got there.
2nd and 5 from their own 33. Dobson have all 3 timeouts. Perry have 2. Hermosillo under center. 2 receivers both to the right. And Hermosillo is going to give up the middle. Nowhere to go. Look like number 42, Carlito Matus, on the carry. Nowhere for him to go. It's going to be 3rd, and it looks 3 or 4.
They've hit that play maybe once or twice, but that's not a bread and butter play for them as far as getting any real yardage. Kind of surprised they went to it there.
Third and 3. Hermosillo is going to drop back. Now he's going to run. Quarterback draw. Hermosillo with some room up the middle. Gets hit. First down, Dobson. Taking a page out of Perry's playbook with that one.
Dobson's trying to mix it up, the playbooks, get some yardage going. Quarterback draws, some dives, trying to mix it up to keep Barry guessing.
About 4 minutes left to go in the half. Dobson on their own 45. Hermosillo under center. Hermosillo throw out on the flat is caught. And he's going to get a few yards before he gets hit. Ball at the 49. They're going to spot it. 24, Jerry Santana. They're going to say he's at the 50. 2nd down and 5.
You said it. Perry's playbook's getting used against them. They're attacking the flats. Quarterback draws.
Two receivers both to the right for Dobson. Hermosillo fakes a handoff, going to try and keep it himself. And he breaks a tackle. He's going to get a first down into Perry territory. First down yet again, Dobson. Now for the first time all game, Dobson driving down the field.
Looks like Dobson settled in a little bit. Maybe they had some early game nerves and Perry took advantage. You definitely don't want to let him get a score going into the half.
Dobson will get the ball to start the second half, so it'll be huge for them to get a score. Depending on the clock, maybe try and get 2 scores if they can stop Perry, which they haven't been able to do tonight, mind you. Hand up right up the middle. Nothing doing on that play. That's been pretty much the story of the game. Really, it's going to be a gain of about a yard or 2. This clock continues to wind down.
If I'm Dobson right here, I want to try to milk the clock. That way, no matter what, I don't give Perry another chance to extend the lead.
Just a little bit over 2 minutes left to go. Hermosillo's going to pitch on the option play. Chris Evans, nowhere to go, is going to lose a yard.
Great job by the corner coming off the edge, saw the option, stayed with his man and his responsibility, and made the play.
3rd and 9 for Dobson. The Mustangs down 28-0. Need something. Ball on the Perry 43. You think depending on the yardage of the play might be 4 down territory?
Absolutely. 2 downs, or 2 plays to get the first down here.
Hermosillo's going to fake the handoff. Almost met by a Perry player. Breaks a tackle, then met by 4 Perry players. He's sacked. It's going to be 4th and a country mile here for Dobson. We have a timeout burned on the Perry side.
Smart play by Perry. The defensive end stayed home for that boot. They obviously worked on that in practice. Now a big decision for Dobson. You have so far to go. Do you try to pin him, hope you run out the clock, or do you go for it with 4th and 14?
Fourth and 13 from the Perry 47. Ref's trying to get Dobson back on the field here.
Almost looks like Dobson's drying something up in the dirt.
Let's see what they can do here from 4th and 13. It is going to be their offense that does take the field. We might see a little pooch punt, rather, here. Number 11, Jared Haggard. No Hermosillo, and Hermosillo now on the far sideline. Timeout Dobson. Unorganized there from Dobson.
It was either a pooch punt or a trick play because they had a lot of confusion. Obviously, it's something they didn't work on a lot in the preseason. And first game, those things will happen.
So both teams going back to the respective sidelines. Minute 25 left to go in this first half. 28-0 Perry. Not much else can be said than that. I mean, that pretty much explains everything you need to know if you're just tuning in. 4 drives, 4 scores for the Pumas. And this has been Dobson's most successful drive thus far. And it's Hermosillo in the gun. And we have a little whistle from the near sideline. And it looks like we're going to have another timeout. Timeout Perry this time. 3 timeouts in a row. Minute 24 is showing on the official clock on the scoreboard.
Even though Perry's used all their timeouts, with a minute 24, they still have plenty of time. They do no huddle, hurry up, and every time they get a first down, the clock will stop to reset the chains.
Fourth and 13. And now the punter coming back on for Dobson, number 16, Kevin Marcius. Think we have a possible trick play here?
Couldn't hurt. If I'm Dobson, I'm already down 4 scores, but after all that, it looks like they're just going to go ahead and punt it and try to go into the locker room and take the advantage, take the momentum from their first drive that showed some success.
Another second added back onto the clock. Marcius back to punt. And let's see what happens here after 3 timeouts in a row. And it is a fake. It's Chris Evans who got the snap straight away. He's got really nowhere to go. Perry snuffed that one out in the bud. And after all that, it's Perry ball.
Poor execution by Dobson helped Perry out on that. He bobbled it, and Perry did a great job swarming to the football again.
78 seconds left on the clock for Perry to score. No timeouts. Had the ball at their own 46. Good field position. Wouldn't be surprised if I saw another Perry score. Tomaszewski back on in the gun. Gets a snap. He's going to pull it back. A read option. Tomaszewski with room to run on the right side. Trying to get out of bounds. Gets hit. And that clock is going to keep going. He did not get out of bounds. Tomaszewski kept in bounds. It's going to be short of the first down. 66 left now for Perry. They got to hurry up to the line. Look, Tomaszewski looking to the sidelines. 50 seconds now. Tomaszewski gets the snap. He's going to fake, trying to throw it on the flat. The pass is there. Dallas Creel on the catch. Dallas Creel drops the ball. Ball is loose and is slid and recovered by a Puma. Scary moment right there for the Pumas.
Great hustle. Someone not giving up on the play and just being a spectator makes a huge recovery for Perry. Saves some time and the ball. Hopefully get another score before half.
Clock stops due to the first down. Now running. Due to the referee's whistle. Tomaszewski is the snap. Pulls it back one more time. Another pass out on the flat. It's been there all game for Perry. Now trying to bust back up the middle. He get the first down. They're saying they did not get the first down. 2nd and 1 now for the Pumas. They got 15 seconds. Pumas need to hurry.
I think they're just going to run the same play to the flat.
Tomaszewski looks to the flat, fakes. Trying to run, trying to get something going. He slides. They got 4 seconds. They got 3 seconds. That's going to... There's a first down. It's a first down. It's a first down. Some Perry confusion.
Nope, that's going to do it for the half.
And that's exactly. Refs restarted the game, and that is the end of our first half. 28-0 Perry. You can't really say anything else more than that. 28-0. Perry gets the ball 4 times. They score 4 times. And now during halftime, we're going to bring you the band celebration along with the cheerleaders. For Rob Lang, I'm Jordan Pelosi, and we'll catch you at the start of the second half. Welcome back to the second half of Perry football. 28-0 as Christian Zendejas is on to get things started in this second half. He's on the kick from the 40-yard line. In the game so far, nothing really doing for Dobson whatsoever. Zendejas starts his run. And we are underway in this second half. The kick is returned, almost dropped, in fact. And he's looking for a hole up the middle, gets tackled almost appearingly by his own man. And it's going to be Dobson football at appears the 23-yard line.
It'll be good to see what kind of adjustments Dobson makes coming out of the half.
$28-0. Ball on the 24, they're saying, for Dobson. Hermosillo drops back, looks right. He's got a man behind him, breaks the tackles, trying to scramble, and is brought down. Gets back to the line, maybe even gains a yard as well. Second and 9 from the 23.
Four receivers with a tight end.
Hermosillo gets a snap, rolls right. Now throws right on the right side, high over the arms of the outstretched number 84 for Dobson. Daniel Bright.
Their quarterback's not getting up.
Yeah, I was going to say, Hermosillo very slow to get up.
Oh, Perry drew a roughing the passer penalty on that.
And with that roughing the passer, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty, first down for Dobson. And it looks like Hermosillo is getting checked up on here. Trainer out. And Hermosillo being walked off slowly here, met up with the coach. And we're going to have an injury timeout. So to start out this second half, a roughing the passer. Hermosillo's status really uncertain right now whether or not he'll come back into this game. And it is not Hermosillo, it's number 7, Corey Evans, running back and receiver earlier in the game. And from the first snap, it's on the ground. And they're saying Dobson recovered it. It's going to be second and just a little bit longer than that. They're saying second and 10. So there you go. Second and 11, One play and a fumble snap for Corey Evans there. The replacement to Hermosillo.
Hermosillo just came back into the game, so he must be fine.
That's good to hear, too, especially after the late hit. And Hermosillo's going to roll to the right. Gets a block, and he's going to throw this one. It is caught. Let's see. The referee says out of bounds, no catch. No feet in bounds for number 85, Jace Shepard. So it's going to be 3rd and 11 for these Dobson Mustangs from their own 38-yard line.
Dobson's still trying to roll out the quarterback, and Perry's been getting the pressure into his face, making it hard for them to throw a pass.
Hermosillo on your center, gets the snap. Fakes a handoff, play action, waits, long time, throws in between two defenders. Dangerous pass from Hermosillo. It is incomplete, 4th down for Dobson. They go 3 and out.
Dobson's trying to open the playbook and throw the ball. They just have no protections. Perry's doing a great job of getting pressure on them.
And it's going to be Marcius on to punt. Clean snap. Kick is up and away. Spiraling kick is going to be a fair catch call. And it's Smith. Did he touch it is the question. Perry recovered the muffed punt. And yet again, another scary moment here. Things looking shaky from both sides thus far. First and 10 from the Pumas. 10:05 in the third quarter. Getting their first drive of the second half after scoring on every possession, every complete possession, that is, that was not interrupted by the halftime break. It's Tomaszewski coming out in the pistol. Gets the snap. He's going to give to the running back. Running back breaks the tackle. Nowhere really left to go, though. And he's going to be stopped at about the line of scrimmage. In fact, even losing a couple yards.
Look to Perry to attack the flat again here.
Tomaszewski gets the snap. Exactly right as you called it, but number 31 of Dobson, Denzel Lattimore, meeting the receiver on the point of the catch, really bringing him down for another loss.
See one of the adjustments by Dobson at halftime. They're having 31 drop the receiver and go ahead and attack that right away. It's a tough block for the wide receiver to come and cut him off. It's a tough angle.
Third and very long for the Pumas. 3rd and 16. A little over 9 minutes left to go. Tomaszewski now looks to the sideline for a switch up in the plays. Now gets his snap, drops back. He's got a man wide open over the seam, and it's caught. Number 46 for the Pumas, and he's gone there, one up in front of Jackson O'Hare, and he is going all the way. It is a touchdown, Perry. 3rd and 16. 78-yard touchdown. A little pitch and catch from Perry. Nobody in the middle of the field. 34-0 Perry.
That's the tough thing when they had to drop outside linebacker in the corner for that flat defender. Leaves the middle of the field. If you don't have pressure, it's an easy pitch and catch. Tight end did a nice job getting up into the seam, and away they went.
Zendejas on to kick for the Pumas. The kick is up, and it's right down the middle. 35-0 Pumas.
Talking to Coach Delatorre before the game, he was really happy about his team coming together, and he felt like it was one of his better teams at Dobson's since he's been at Dobson. So you know he's disappointed, but it shows that a great start for Perry Pumas.
Gabe Tomaszewski to Jackson O'Hare, 78 yards on the touchdown score. 35-0 Perry. And it's going to be Zendejas again to kick for Perry.
His leg's going to get tired at this rate.
Zendejas' kick is up and away. And his return from about the 5-yard line. And they're trying to attack that left side on the far sideline. Again, is going to be stopped. Out just in front of his own 20-yard line. They're saying at the 18-yard line. .42 left to go in the third quarter. 35-0 Perry over the Dobson Mustangs. Hermosillo under center. Hermosillo tries to pitch to the outside and does so. Broken tackle. No, he does not break the tackle. Good second effort, though. From the back, it's going to be a decent gain for Dobson. Looks like about 4.
That was a nice little option play. Perry was there. They had the responsibilities. Just a lot of second effort on the Dobson side.
It's a gain of 4, rather 2nd and 6. Now for Dobson. Hermosillo gets the snap, gives it right up the gut to the man up the middle. We got another scramble for it. And it's going to be 3rd down now. Third and manageable, you would say, for Dobson. With just under 8 minutes left to play in this 3rd quarter. 3rd and 3. Ball at Dobson's 25. Referee fixing the face mask, it looks like, of a Dobson player. Referee still working on it now. They're ready to go. Hermosillo getting ready on this 3rd and 3. Gets a snap. He's going to give to the man who's getting his face mask checked. Broken tackle. Another broken tackle. He's off to the races out on the sideline. Gets knocked out of bounds. It's going to be a huge game for the Dobson Mustangs. Number 24, Jerry Santana on the carry.
That's that counter play they were running early in the game. This time they got through a tackle, and then the running back was able to make something happen.
Now I got a whistle coming from the far sideline. We're going to have a timeout taken. As an injury timeout, Perry player down on the far sideline. Trying to run it off as he gets back to the Perry sideline. Coach Jones, trainer, gets out there. And on comeback, the Mustang offense with a 1st down inside, or just about inside Perry territory. Hermosillo gets the snap. He's going to give to his running back up the middle. Breaks the tackle, still trying to get the feet moving. And it's going to be a good gain on the run. Now Dobson again starting to move the ball down the field.
That time Dobson went to the same side of the field that the Perry player was injured, came off, going after the new player, fresh into the game.
2nd and 3 for Dobson. Hermosillo under center. Hermosillo's going to roll to his left. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to try and dive for the 1st down, and it looks like he has it. Looks like it's going to be another 1st down Dobson as they continue this drive. And they definitely gave it to him. 1st down Dobson.
That's 4 or 5 plays on this drive. Dobson's gone to their left. They must have seen something that they wanted to attack at halftime.
It looks like thus far Dobson have made the adjustments. Hermosillo throws out on the flat and is dropped. Incomplete pass. And that's something, if you're Dobson, you really can't have.
Great job by the Perry player of getting his hands up, interrupted the sight line, made it a tough catch.
Second and 10 now for Dobson. 6:11 left to go. Hermosillo gets a snap, drops back. 5-step drop. Hermosillo with nothing. Pocket collapses around him. He's get tackled from behind, spin around. And we got a late flag, 2 late flags coming in. And we'll see what the referees say.
Looks like it might be a late hit.
It is going to be a personal foul on the Pumas.
That's a tough one. The kid fell down, the whistle blew, and he got up and was acting like he's running. bang bang play. It's tough for Perry kids to see that.
6:02 left to go in this third quarter. First down and 10 from the Perry 30 now. Hermosillo gets a snap, looks left, still looking left. Now is going to have to carry. Stayed in the pocket, trying to shuffle his feet, looking for something, anything, finding nothing, still on his feet. Now finally goes down. And pretty much all that was just a waste of time. Pretty much got back to the line of scrimmage.
Dobson still attacking that left side.
Say a loss of about 1 with 5:30 left to go in the third. 2nd and 11.
The tough part about running all your plays to one side, you end up into the boundary, and the out of bounds is an extra defender for the home team here.
3 receivers to the left. Hermosillo looks like he almost fumbled the snap. Broken play there for Dobson. Nothing doing. Third and 12. Just under 5 minutes left to play. Ball on the Perry 32. Down by 35, you'd assume 4 down territory here for Dobson.
You have to go for it here. You have to try to put some points on the board.
Split back for Dobson. Hermosillo, a little screen, floats it over to the left side. It's going to be short of the first down. Did well to get more than half there. Number 15, Ezekiel Jaramillo on the reception there. It's going to be 4th and 4.
Interesting play because the running back that caught the ball actually outran the blockers coming out to help him.
Approaching 4 minutes left to go in the third. Dobson with a pretty substantial drive. Now it all comes down to this. For the Mustangs, 4th and 4 from the Perry 24. Dobson taking their time, getting out. Hermosillo under center. Hermosillo rolling right, gets a block. Broken tackle, Hermosillo stays on his feet beautifully, now tries to regain his field. He's taken down. Broken tackle there. Hermosillo, though, even despite that, not even close to getting the first down. Perry will take over.
Dobson went with a rollout yet again, and Perry had the pressure right in his face. He couldn't set his feet. He couldn't see the receiver. He couldn't do anything with it.
Now we have a Puma down here. .335 left to go in the third quarter. Perry will take over. Coach Jones, another coach coming out. Trainer Getz. They're going to help him up. Looks like he's going to walk this one off. As he gets closer now. We're going to hope this Perry player, of course, is all right. Is he going to get to the training table? Number 47 for the Pumas, Cody Kessler. Now it's the Perry Puma offense back on the field. Gabe Tomaszewski. He gets the snap. He's going to give it off to the running back. That play, nothing doing. It's going to be a loss of a couple for Perry. We've seen Perry go to the flat one time, and that play was blown up. Let's see what they do here. Another run and another play, nothing doing. Good job, though, by the running back to break the tackle. It's going to be third in the country mile for Perry.
2 plays in a row. Dobson got some good penetration. Doesn't matter what offense you run. If you're getting the other team's getting penetration, it's going to be tough to gain yards.
Third and long here for Perry. Tomaszewski in the gun. 3 wide and a running back, rather, to his left. Tomaszewski's going to roll. He's going to roll left. He's going to have to throw before he gets hit. Pass is caught. That's going to be close to the markers. Let's see where they spot him. The line judge looking to confirm with his other ref. And the way it looks like Perry is going to be short. A gain of 12 when they needed 13.
Not a very favorable spot there.
And we had a whistle before the snap, and now a flag. And it's going to be a false start on the Pumas. With 2:36 left to go, fourth. And it says on the scoreboard here at John Wren Stadium, 7. Offense still on the field here for Perry. Now we have another whistle. Looks like it's going to be a timeout called by the Pumas, and it is.
Little confusion there on 4th and 6. Hate to burn a timeout.
Fourth down for the Pumas, and it looked like their offense was on the field. Their offense was on the field. Do you think maybe a pooch punt, or do you think maybe they go for it?
I would punt in this situation. You have obviously you have a nice lead. You don't want to give them a short field. 4th and 7, even if they jump off sides, you're still in a 4th down situation.
I mean, with the offense still on the field, with Tomaszewski still here, you'd hope maybe pooch punt possibly. Nobody back deep here for Dobson. Looks like they're going to send the house as well. Yep, pooch punt here coming. Still nobody back deep. Tomaszewski puts it high. Nothing doing for distance on that kick. That ball's going to bounce back toward the Dobson end zone. Right play call, misexecution on the kick, though. Ball on the Perry 41 after the missed kick from Tomaszewski. Hermosillo under center. Hermosillo gets a snap, drops back. Looking to throw, throws over the middle. In between 2 Pumas, a late hit, not going to be flagged though, rightfully so. Pass was dropped by number 24, Jerry Santana. 2nd and 10 now for Dobson.
I think that was the first time all night that we didn't have pressure on the quarterback when he dropped back to pass.
Another dangerous pass from Hermosillo, like I said, in between 2 Puma defenders. Now Hermosillo, again, gets the snap. He's going to give right up the middle. Keeping the feet moving, does well. The Dobson running back is going to gain a few yards when it looked like nothing was doing. Keeping the feet moving, it's going to be about 3rd and 6, it looks like. 3rd and 5, excuse me.
Really hope the Perry Pumas can hold them here, put them in a nice long 4th down situation.
Third and 5. Hermosillo under center. Hermosillo fakes the pitch, stays on his feet. It's going to be short of the first down, well short of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and 4 with about 90 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter, and now Dobson yet again are going to have to go for it.
Perry's done a great job with that option all night. They haven't been able to break it. Even when they've gotten the pitch, we played assignment football.
Just over a minute left to go. Hermosillo under center. Hermosillo gives Hermosillo, and it's not Hermosillo on the ball. So Dobson running back is going to be well short. Another failed fourth down for Dobson. Perry will take over yet again.
It's a great job by the Perry defense. Stepping up, not giving up a first down. Getting the ball back for the offense with good field position.
.59 ticks left in this third quarter. Still 35-0 Perry. Tomaszewski, motion man from the right. Gets the snap. He's going to roll left. Looking for that man. Short pass dropped. That's number 5 on the drop. Dominic Amendola-Rala.
Perry using a little motion to get the guy open into the flat. Just couldn't quite make the connection.
Tomaszewski looked like a looked like a false start there. Broken play all around. No communication whatsoever. Now 3rd and 10. Third and 10 from the 33. Now Tomaszewski's going to look to the sideline to get the play. Gets a snap, drops back, bobbled the snap, in fact. He's going to throw deep over the middle, and no one's home, overthrew everybody. And Perry, unless something quite bizarre happens, will go 3 and out.
Offense is staying on the field again.
You'd assume another push punt, but now they have someone back. Dobson made the adjustment, it looks like. .45 seconds. Looks like Perry's going to go for it here in the yard. Tomaszewski drops back. Tomaszewski's going to throw deep over the middle. And it is caught by number 6, Dallas Creel. Part of the Perry Sports 4 team. Gets the first down in Dobson territory.
That's the same play they scored a touchdown on earlier in the half.
.34 seconds and counting left to go in this third quarter. Perry with a huge gain. Tomaszewski gets the snap. He's going to give up the middle. That's going to be a gain about 2 yards there.
Dobson player lost his helmet. He's going to come out for a play.
Thus the clock stop at 18.5 seconds, says the John Wren Stadium scoreboard. Tomaszewski in the pistol, gets a snap. Looked like a false start, not called, and now finally called. It's going to be 2nd and 12 now from Perry. .11 seconds left to go in the third quarter now. Clock running again after the penalty. Perry's got 4 seconds. I don't think they realize they got 2 seconds. They got 1 second. And they're going to call it dead. The play is a no-go. We're going to go to the fourth quarter. Perry up 35-0 on Dobson, pitching a shutout right now. Perry 12 minutes away, and barring some miracle, you would say, This might be commentator's curse, so if Dobson somehow comes back and win this game, you can come back to this moment right here and blame it on why they did. But you would hope with 12 minutes left to go, 1 quarter left, up 35-0, but they'd have enough in the tank to secure the win. On Dobson's 41, currently driving, 2nd and 12 after the penalty. Now Perry's offense coming back on to retake the field.
With this lead and the amount of time in the game, you wonder how long the starters are going to be in before they start rotating in some other players, get some experience for the long run of the season.
That's going to be Tomaszewski in the pistol. 2nd and 12. Ball on Dobson's 41. Referee still getting set here. Both teams ready to go. They got to wait for the refs. Head referee gets the nod from the referee on the far sideline. Waiting on his whistle. And there it is. Tomaszewski in the pistol. Motion man to the right. Tomaszewski gets the snap. This is going to be false start on Perry. So moving up on the line, they're going to move him back even further. 2nd and 17 now. And from the viewpoint of Perry thus far, I mean, you would say all facets of the game, for the most part, complete domination. So we have a motion man to the right. Tomaszewski looks left, throws on the flat left. He's caught. The man trying to break up the middle. He's going to get back almost close to the original line of scrimmage. He's going to be short of that. 3rd and long here for Perry. Third and 12, they have it on the scoreboard. About 11:30 left to go here. Tomaszewski gets the snap, drops back. Pumps, throws deep down the right side, and is intercepted by Dobson. He fell down. Number 31, Denzel Lattimore, comes up. The first turnover of the game goes Dobson's way. Gabe Tomaszewski taking a shot down the field and not coming out for him well.
Safety was in the middle of the field. You kind of hope that one would be thrown up and out to the outside, so either your man comes down with it or no one does, but he wasn't able to quite step into the throw like he had hoped.
In between 2 defenders as well. The safety coming with the help. Now comes back the Dobson offense. Hermosillo gets a snap, takes a 5-step drop, now scrambles to the left, tries to go back up the middle, is brought down. He's going to gain a yard on the run. It's going to be 2nd and 9 now for Dobson.
Perry's defense is playing very well. They're getting their hands on the defenders, breaking up the routes, which is making it easier for the D-line to get pressure on the quarterback.
Well, holding the team to 0 points right now. Defense is doing outstanding. 2nd and 9 from the 19 now. Hermosillo gives to Evans. Corey Evans hits the line of scrimmage, tries to keep his feet moving, and does so, picks up a couple. It's going to be 3rd and medium now.
Getting that counter tray action.
Third and 5 for Dobson. Just over 10-15, now 10-15 left to go. Ball on the 18. Confusion for Dobson right now. All 3 receivers lined up now. We have a timeout called. I was about to say, surprised that we didn't have a timeout called at all. Receivers lining up on the wrong side of the field. Now they're going to take a timeout and adjust that. 10:03 left to go. Perry 10 minutes away from securing the first win of the season. And it looks like Perry are going to make a change. We were getting it from the booth. They're going to make a change. It looks like at quarterback number 15, Brock Purdy is going to be coming on the quarterback for the Pumas once they regain possession of the ball. Right now, Dobson on the field, 3rd and 5 from their own 18. Three receivers to the right for Hermosillo. Hermosillo rolls. He's going to throw right, caught by Evans. Evans does well to stay in bounds. He gets the first down. First down, Dobson on a nice little pitch and catch.
First time they actually did the rollout, and we didn't have a couple Perry to Pumas in his face defending it.
First and 10 for Dobson. 9:55 left to go. Hermosillo gets a snap. Looks and throws toward the Perry sideline. Caught by Evans again on the flat. Met by two Puma defenders. Knocked out of bounds. Big gain, though, and it looks going to be a first down for Dobson.
Dobson came out in a bunch formation and kind of outflanked Perry. Two ran off, and the corner had his sink and go, and no one was left for the flat.
It is going to be a first down, Dobson. Dobson with 2 plays, 2 first downs, keeping the chains moving. 3 receivers on, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. And Hermosillo drops back, big drop. Now we're going to step up in the pocket, looking to run, throws over the middle, it's caught. Jerry Santana on the reception for Dobson, gets into Perry territory. No, they're going to say right on midfield at the 50-yard line. Another first down for Dobson. It looks like Santana's going to be a little slow to get up. Now it's hard to see after making such a great play. Slow to get up. Perry training staff on over now. Looks like Coach De La Torre for Dobson is making his way over to his hurt player. $9:39 left to go in the game. 35-0 Perry. Ball on the 50. 2 timeouts per team. And Jerry Santana looks like he's going to be walking this one off, and that's always good to see.
This early in the season and how hot it is, you always wonder if they're just cramps. This is the first full game anyone's played, and that can be a factor.
And anyone at Perry knows the Perry system. Players required to carry around a jug of water with them throughout the day just to try and prevent those cramps from happening. It's Hermosillo as we get out of this timeout. Now drops back, breaks a tackle. Hermosillo now trying to run. Hermosillo breaks up the middle. Hermosillo does well to gain yards. He gets about 3 on the carry, breaking another tackle, and that's been a good thing about Hermosillo tonight. He's been able to get past that first defender, that initial pressure.
He hasn't been able to find receivers very often because Perry's done a nice job covering them up in the secondary.
Nine minutes left to go in this final quarter. Hermosillo gets the snap, drops back. Hermosillo's going to run. Little quarterback draw. There could be design run. Hermosillo with a huge hole. Stays on his feet. About to spin out of another one. Then brought down by another Puma. Ball at the 30-yard line of the Perry Pumas. Huge run for Hermosillo.
That was definitely a design quarterback draw. Both tackles dropped their defender, let them go, and went to the next level.
First and 10 from the 30. Angel Hermosillo under center. 2 wide, 1 to the left, 1 to the right. Hermosillo's going to give right up the middle. Broken tackle, keeping the legs moving. Good run by the carrier there. Is going to be a gain of 5. Ball at the Perry 25. Number 49, Miguel Camacho on the carry.
Dobson's still going with that dive play, and it's starting to become fruitful. They have a big offensive line, and they're getting a little bit more of a push than they did earlier in the game.
Second and 5 now for Dobson. Hermosillo's going to give right up the middle. That's number 11, Jared Haggard on the carry. And he's going to get close to the mark. It's going to be 3rd and it looks like 1. The ball will be at the 21, 3rd and 1 now for the Dobson Mustangs, down 35-0.
Wouldn't be surprised to see Dobson take a shot to the end zone. Oh,
Hermosillo, rather, yeah, going straight up the gut. Little quarterback sneak there, enough to get the first down. That was obviously their concern, getting the first down. And you can understand that going, I don't think they've converted on 4th down all night.
Very true. My thought was if it's 2-down territory, save that for the 4th down play and take a shot. This is the farthest they've gotten into Perry territory tonight.
Inside the Perry red zone at the 19. Hermosillo gets a snap. Going to roll to the right. Going to throw to the right. Almost intercepted by a Perry player. Evans catches and is going to be close to the marker. Tried to hurdle the Perry player. Got hit from the legs. Almost flipped over. And they're going to mark him. They're going to give him the first down. It's going to be 1st and goal. First time of the night for Dobson.
This area of the field, Perry can use the back of the end zone as an extra defender.
Hermosillo is going to give to Evans. Evans going up the middle. Met by a Perry player. Still on his feet. Evans still chugging the feet. And he's in. Touchdown, Dobson. Corey Evans keeping the feet moving, not giving up on the play. And Dobson are on the board with 5:55 left to go in the game.
Again, that counter play and a great hard run by Dobson.
Number 7, Corey Evans, gets Dobson on the board. Huge effort on his part. Now Kevin Marcius on for the point after. Snap is clean, kick is clean. And that's right through. And by the looks and the trajectory of the kick, those kids running the football down might be running for a while. 5:55 left to go in the game. 35-7 Perry. And it looks like it's going to be, when Perry get back on the field, a new quarterback. It's number 24, Kenny Fulton, number 10, Nate James, back deep to return for Perry. And Marcius on to kick. Down 28 points. Do you really suspect any attempt at an onside?
Actually, I was just wondering, you only have 4 up front.
Well, we'll see what happens. Dobson, the referee on the far side, counting the players, bringing an extra player late. Now directing them where to go.
By rule, you have to have so many on either side of the football.
Dobson starting out on the knee. And now we got a timeout, it looks like, on the Perry side. And that's exactly what it's going to be. Timeout Perry. 1 left in the game. And Coach Jones did not see something he liked there.
Dobson had an extra guy on the far side. They could have been thinking onside.
And you want to talk about the stories of the game. In the first half, Perry had the ball technically 5 times. Their final drive getting cut off because the ending or the concluding at the halftime buzzer. But the first 4 drives before that, all 4 of them ending in touchdowns, up 28-0 at the half. They come right back, hold Dobson, then score on their first possession on a huge pass, 78-yard touchdown pass. And Dobson getting on the board right now, thus the kickoff.
Perry made the adjustment. Everybody's up at the line with 1 man deep.
So now we'll see the mind game, how it plays out. Looks like it's going to be an onside, and it is trying to get the bounce. Marcia's high bounce, nothing doing there. Bounced right to the Perry player, and now Perry will take over. It appears their 44-yard line.
Pretty good bounce. If you're a Dobson player, you want it to be a little bit closer to the sideline. Perry played it very well, caught it at his high point, and just got down.
And on to quarterback now, replacing Gabe Tomaszewski, is number 15, Brock Purdy. Tomaszewski having a fantastic game. His first game as a starter for Perry. And he's going to keep it himself as Purdy. Purdy fakes the throw. He's going to juke to the left. Got tackled from behind. Good gain. Going to be a gain of, it looks like 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 5 for Perry. .5:30 left to go. Perry up by 28. Purdy gets the snap. Purdy's going to give right up the middle. A lot of room to run. Leg tackle, though. Number 22 on the carry, Tyler Corson. And he was about to look like one shoestring away from breaking a big run. Third and 3. Purdy in the gun. Gets the snap. He's going to give, nothing doing there. Met by a flurry of Dobson players. It's going to be 4th down now for Perry. Offense staying out on the field. You think maybe they do go for it, or maybe a pooch punt again?
At this point in the game, with your backups in, no harm in going for it. Give another snap on the varsity level in a game. Can't simulate that in practice. Of course, now that I've said that, now they're going to punt.
Exactly. The punt team comes on. Clock running, 4:14 left to go in the game. Extra man comes on, Cutter Hatch. And it looks like Perry readjusting the line here. And the snap is clean. Punt looks clean too. Spiraling kick is going to be returned from inside. There's a fair catch called. It's going to be caught at the 9-yard line. Number 31, Denzel Lattimore, who made an interception earlier in the game on the return for Dobson. 3:43 left to go.
Justin, the punter, had a beautiful kick. Nice and high, down inside the 10. No chance for a return. Is exactly what you hope for in that situation.
Yes, absolutely. Great hang time on that punt. .343, Hermosillo will still be the quarterback. The junior at 5'10", listed at 185. The ball on their own 9-yard line. No one in the backfield. And they're going to give to the man right next to Hermosillo. He's going to keep the feet moving for a gain of about 2 or 3. Clock still moving here, approaching the 3-minute mark. Hermosillo gets the snap. He's going to give to Jerry Santana. Santana trying to get up the corner. Does so to a certain extent. It's going to be 3rd and short now for these Dobson Mustangs.
Perry's been helped out a lot this whole game by field position. It's limited Dobson to what they can run or what they're comfortable running based on being backed up.
3rd and 1. 2:30 left to go. Hermosillo's going to give up the middle. And it looks like they have enough to get. It's going to be a 1st down. And you can see here a little bit of a deflated crowd here at Perry, the student section, and all the parents. You see us in the box now getting closer to the band. Up 35-7. You would expect that. Hermosillo under center again as we approach the 2-minute mark. See the give to Evans. Evans trying to fight forward for some extra yards. And yet another one of those misdirection plays. Second and 7 with a minute 40 left to go. Ball on Dobson's 23. Perry's closing this game out. Hermosillo's got it. He's going to throw deep over the middle. Caught for Evans. Evans at the 40. Evans trying to spin out of a tackle. Met by 5. Pumas not happening. They're going to rule him down at the 44-yard line. 1st down. Clock stops due to the 1st down. At 1:25. Now, do the referee's whistle, they're going.
Gotta like that Evans kid for Dobson. He runs hard, still playing hard.
No quit in Evans' play. It was he that fought through a couple tackles earlier to score Dobson's only touchdown. 60 seconds, we got a late player coming on for Dobson, now getting into his spot on the right-hand side, trying to find his spot, now finally does. Hermosillo faked the option. He's going to keep it himself, go up the middle. He's going to gain about 5 yards there on the keeper.
Looks like we'll get one more play in for Dobson, maybe 2.
Depends what they decide on doing here. 34 seconds and counting to go till this game is over. Unless we have a last play miracle. Final score should be 35-7. Now we have a timeout, Dobson. Rob Lang, what do you think about that timeout down 28 points?
Not sure what he's thinking. Trying to get a late score just to make it look more respectable in the scorebook. But I wouldn't have called a timeout there. I would have just let it run and gone home and regrouped again for next week.
At this point, it is all but over. Perry defense playing outstanding throughout the entire game, only giving up 1 touchdown late in the game, earlier in the quarter. Gabe Tomaszewski with a great game himself. Throwing for a couple touchdowns, running one in as well. It's the Perry defense already on the field. Here come the Dobson offense. And here comes Angel Hermosillo back under center. 29 seconds left on the clock. Gets the snap. He's going to roll to the right. Watch out, man coming behind him. Steps up in the pocket. Now he's going to run. Hermosillo breaking the ankles of a 1. Perry to player. Now cutting upfield. Huge run from Angel Hermosillo. Up past the 30 by the 25. The clock stops due to the 1st down. And now thanks to the run, now trying to get a late score, it looks like. For all that it's worth, I guess.
Well, Dobson is playing up a division. They're a Division II team. We're Division I. And they just want to keep playing through. Maybe he's sending a message to his team that I'm not quitting, neither are you.
We got 6 seconds exactly as we have another timeout. Timeout Dobson, and they're going to looks like they're going to take a shot at the end zone here at the last play of the game.
I think this is more mentally for the psyche of the kids. Hey, I'm still fighting. We have a long season ahead of us. This is one game. You know, we played up a division, so it doesn't hurt us as far as what their goals would be. And for Perry, it's a great start. There's some obvious things we can work on, but it's a great way to start the season and build confidence in a pretty young team.
It does always help. I mean, it seemed like in the first half, Perry kept attacking the flats, attack the flats, and now it seemed in the second half, the coaches on the Dobson side made the adjustment to kind of play toward the flat, and now Perry kind of taking advantage of that and now been able to take a couple shots down the field this half.
Absolutely. They had the nice big play to the tight end for a touchdown, the same play later for the big 4th down conversion. So Dobson tried to make the adjustment, but Perry took advantage of it.
Hermosillo dropping back for the last play of the game is going to throw a deep lob toward the end zone. Nobody's home, and that is going to do it. 35-7, Perry on top. And there you can see it here, John Dren Stadium, 35-7. Dominant showing, first game of the year for Perry against his former Division II side in the Dobson Mustangs. And like I was saying, dominant in all facets of the game, really. Defense shut him out for 3 quarters, then gave up a touchdown to a Corey Evans run to where he fought through. It looked like 3 defenders. And then on offense, Game Tomaszewski, great job all around by the Perry Pumas. Rob Lang, you have any last thoughts?
It sets it up with a nice matchup next week where head coach Preston Jones is going to be going against his dad in Mesquite.
Father versus son next week, and that game will be brought to you live here, same channel, same place next week here on Sports 360 AZ. For Rob Lang, everybody here at the PS4 staff, behind cameras, behind the scenes, I'm Jordan Palacio. We're signing off for the night. Have a great night, and yeah, we are all done here. Signing off.